You didn't find this video. Heaven brought you here. If you've been seeing 1313, it means the Lord is about to do what no system could do, what no effort could produce. An instant shift is about to break through. Stay with this message, because everything is about to change. When the number 1313 begins to appear in your life repeatedly, it's not by chance. This number is a divine seal, sent directly from the courts of heaven, marking a season of spiritual realignment, financial elevation, and supernatural clarity. It is God's way of saying, "You have trusted me in silence. Now watch what I release in the open." 1313 is not just a pattern. It is a prophetic gateway. A door is opening, a cycle is closing, and everything that has been stagnant is about to be stirred. If this message already feels like confirmation, type in the comments, "I receive the shift of 1313." Divine blessing, heaven's approval over your next move. You've been waiting for clarity. 1313 is heaven's whisper. I approve this next step. Move forward, I go before you. This number shows up when divine timing aligns with divine readiness. What once felt uncertain now becomes obvious. The confusion is lifting. The fog is clearing. God is giving you eyes to see where to go, what to build, and how to walk in holy confidence. The doors are not opening because you forced them. They are opening because your spirit is now aligned with God's will. You are no longer striving, you are flowing. The number 1313 arrives like a spiritual compass, heaven's gentle whisper guiding you out of confusion and into clarity. If you've been stuck, unsure whether to stay or move, speak or stay silent, build or wait, this number is God's way of saying, "I'm illuminating your path." The detours were divine. The delays were protection. If this word is confirming what you felt in your spirit, save this video and return to it whenever doubt tries to speak louder than faith. 1313 is a financial realignment code. It means you will no longer compromise your values for income. The work you do will be meaningful. The income you receive will be blessed. Your career will be a reflection of your integrity, not your exhaustion. God is connecting you to work that matches your inner truth and rewarding you accordingly. You're moving into purpose-driven prosperity, where every financial gain reflects your calling. No more hustle, no more false roles. Every opportunity that doesn't carry peace is falling away, and in its place, divinely orchestrated offers are being delivered. The money will come because your purpose is magnetic now. And now, your next step is lit by faith, not fear. You are not walking alone. The blessing of 1313 is that of divine coordination, where the wisdom of God backs every decision you make. Comment, "I trust where God is leading me," if your spirit knows a shift is coming. Financial breakthrough, provision with purpose. Angel number 1313 is heaven's alert that financial struggle is not your portion. You have carried the weight of uncertainty. You've asked, "When will it finally be my time?" And now God replies, "Now." 1313 is the number of purpose-fueled provision. Opportunities are being placed on your path that don't just pay you, they honor your soul. Contracts that were once delayed are being expedited. Ideas you've been sitting on are about to bring in overflow. No more under-earning, no more settling, no more surviving. This is your season of income and increase through divine strategy and sacred rest. One of the most powerful blessings of 1313 is acceleration. What was slow will now be sudden. Where you saw no movement, you'll now see miracles. Doors are being opened quickly, connections are happening fast, and long-awaited shifts are arriving at once. Don't just watch this in silence. Engage with your breakthrough. Speak this aloud. I will no longer live in survival mode. Heaven funds my future. This number is a divine nudge saying, "You are ready? Let's move." Projects that once stalled will suddenly succeed. Delays will dissolve. Opportunities that you didn't apply for will call your name. God is moving you into spaces you thought were out of reach, and He's doing it without delay. Angel number 1313 carries the vibration of financial freedom through spiritual breakthrough. You are not just receiving money. You are being delivered from cycles of struggle that were never yours to carry. This number marks the moment where the old pattern ends. No more living paycheck to paycheck. No more emergency-based finances. No more delay between your effort and reward. The energy of 1313 often brings with it sudden financial surprises, blessings that you didn't expect, but heaven orchestrated long ago. Refunds, gifts, promotions, business wins, passive income, favor in places where you didn't even apply. This is the overflow that chases you down, not because of who you know, but because of what God is about to show. Your faith made a way where logic couldn't. You sowed in silence. Now the harvest is showing up in visible, tangible, generous ways. This blessing is not just enough. It's more than you thought you were ready for. But God says, "I trust you with it now." The Lord is stepping in to dismantle every stronghold of scarcity, including inherited beliefs about money and worth. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. This is the blessing of complete financial reset, a life where money flows with purpose and peace. Type, "I welcome divine provision," if your heart is ready to receive abundance without struggle. Instant breakthrough. Acceleration. Where you were stuck, God is not asking you to climb anymore. He's lifting you. 1313 is the code of heavenly acceleration. It appears when the slow grind is being replaced by spiritual momentum. You thought you had years to go, but God is going to do it in days. Ideas that once felt small will suddenly go viral. Doors that were closed will swing open without knocking. The delay was only a disguise for divine redirection. 1313 also carries the vibration of creative rebirth, a blessing for artists, builders, thinkers, and visionaries. If you felt drained, uninspired, or stuck in a cycle of ideas without action, this number breathes life into your gifts. You are being given divine blueprints, downloads from heaven that will bring both fulfillment and financial overflow. You won't have to force what God has designed to flow. This blessing declares, your gift will make room for you, and provision will follow your obedience. 1313 means heaven is shifting time in your favor, and where there was resistance, there will now be release. Say, I received the fast track of favor, if this is your season of suddenness. Restoration blessing, peace over what you've lost. This number also carries the weight of divine restoration. What was taken will return, multiplied. What was misunderstood will now be recognized. What was broken will now be rebuilt, stronger and covered in grace. 1313 brings healing not just in finances, but in your faith, your focus, and your forward momentum. You are not being left behind. You are being called higher, and heaven is your source. The system doesn't own your supply. God does. Angel number 1313 carries the vibration of financial freedom through spiritual breakthrough. You are not just receiving money, you are being delivered from cycles of struggle that were never yours to carry. This number marks the moment where the old pattern ends. No more living paycheck to paycheck. No more emergency-based finances. No more delay between your effort and reward. One of the most overlooked blessings of 1313 is this: the wisdom to manage and multiply what you receive. God is not just giving you money, He's giving you mindset, stewardship, and discernment. This is the season where you don't just earn, you grow, invest, and build. You will know when to give, where to save, how to negotiate, and when to walk away. If this message is resonating in your spirit and you feel the shift in your finances already beginning, declare it in the comments. I receive divine provision through 1313. You will hear clearly what aligns and what distracts. And with this clarity comes increase. No more impulsive spending, no more hidden losses. Heaven is making you a master of money, not its slave. You will lead, not lack. You will sow and still overflow. The Lord is stepping in to dismantle every stronghold of scarcity, including inherited beliefs about money and worth. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. This is the blessing of complete financial reset. A life where money flows with purpose and peace. You've been through battles not everyone saw. The number 1313 confirms that heaven saw every tear, every surrender, and every moment you chose trust over fear. Now God is covering you with the blessing of protection, not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally. You will no longer carry burdens that don't belong to you. You will no longer be triggered by the past. You are stepping into peace. Not because the world has changed, but because your inner world has healed. Angels are surrounding you, fighting battles you never knew existed. You are safe. Financial blessings tied to 1313 are not simply about receiving money, but about receiving money without fear, anxiety, or burnout. This is the blessing of enough, and more than enough. It is God restoring your relationship with provision, where your needs are met, your dreams are funded, and your peace remains intact. Income will now come through alignment, not survival. Heaven is orchestrating new streams, clients, jobs, resources, inheritance, and even debts, canceled or forgotten finances returned. God is saying, I am not just providing, I'm restoring confidence and ease to your financial life. If you're reclaiming peace over your finances, write, I walk in wholeness and overflow. And now, receive this word from the Lord over your life. My beloved, I have not forgotten your faithfulness in famine. I have seen how you held on when you had nothing but hope. And now I declare over your life, the drought is ending. I am sending provision, not just to sustain you, but to elevate you. I am calling in the resources you didn't even know you were owed. I am shifting the atmosphere over your finances, your business, your career, and your home. What you lost in confusion, you will gain in clarity. What you missed in waiting, I will restore in overflow. This is not the end. It's the appointed beginning. And from this moment on, I will walk with you in blessing, in fullness, and in divine peace. If this message wrapped around your spirit like divine confirmation, don't scroll past it. This is not just another video. This is a spiritual agreement between heaven and your future. 1313 blesses you with the confidence to stand fully in who you are. The season of doubting yourself is over. The cycle of shrinking for others' comfort is complete. This blessing realigns your identity with divine truth. You are worthy, chosen, anointed, and capable. Your voice carries power. Your presence carries favor. You are not behind. You are being divinely positioned. The Lord says, "You do not need to be loud to be powerful. I have put fire in your words and grace on your steps." Like this video if the number 1313 found you at the right moment. Share it with someone who needs to know. Breakthrough doesn't always take years. Sometimes it takes one alignment. Comment: I walk in favor, finance, and faith. 1313 is my shift. Subscribe for more prophetic guidance and angelic messages, because your spiritual journey is not random, it's designed. The number 1313 isn't just a sign, it's a summon to rise. Heaven has said yes. Now it's your turn to believe it. This is your divine turning point. You didn't stumble into this message. You were drawn by the voice of the divine, by angels assigned to your financial restoration, by a loving Father who's tired of watching you worry. You've carried burdens in silence. You've held back dreams because of lack. But angel number 1313 is your signal, not just of hope, but of holy provision. God is not just giving you money. He's giving you confidence, clarity, strategy, overflow, joy in receiving, and peace in releasing. So here's what you do next. Like this video if your spirit said yes before your mind even caught up. Comment: I walk in the financial favor of 1313. Let it be written in faith. Share this with someone you love, because sometimes one divine word can shift an entire household. Subscribe for more messages that speak directly to your soul, because this channel doesn't just post, it prophetically aligns. 1313 is not just a number, it is heaven's receipt. Your season of lack is officially over. Now walk like you're funded by God Himself, because you are. Amen.